Hello, my beautiful people. They say we are born in sin, but I want to tell you that we are born in karma. The word sin itself means to miss the mark. Karma is what allows us to transcend our previous mistakes, which have caused us suffering. Now, sometimes we take karmas on for other people, like in a family situation, and we have generational or ancestral situations that reverberate through time over and over again. But did Jesus die for our sins? He sacrificed himself into the wheel of karma because of how the world is run here. Now, a lot of people say that there is no God because there are all these problems, but the entire purpose of this plane is to learn lessons through these problems and to learn how to love deeply in the face of conundrums and opposites and polarities. And this entire plane was created in order to serve the higher need for learning of love. We are here to burn and transcend our karma. So this plane has many layers. We have mineral kingdom, animal kingdom, human kingdom. We have deities, the spirit world, and I'm sure there is the earth geomagnetic layer to take into account and into consideration. And animals carry a different kind of spirit. They have a group consciousness, and so they do not acquire karma the way that humans do. Humans have a slightly higher consciousness level that is more complex, that has become able to have discernment. So when an animal kills for food, he doesn't think twice about it. When a person kills another person, that actually has layers of meaning, guilt, emotions that we can reflect on and have discernment about. So animals don't tend to kill needlessly or for selfish reasons. They're not seeking material gain. And so they stay on a very simple plane where they zero in on their needs and wants very quickly, and they are not bogged down by the more complex level like humans. So humans carry multiple layers in their astral body, especially. The astral body is synonymous with the emotional body, and this is the plane that I work on when I work with clients. So when your astral body becomes filled with emotional problems and unresolved issues that you stuff down and you pocket and you ignore or you refuse to face, your astral body becomes loaded. You become like a loaded gun where any trigger can send you into a meltdown, a fit of rage, aggression, or a very strong depressive episode. So it's very important to clear this area of your astral plane. So when I tune into somebody's field, I can see the pockets of darkness and where they reside. And then when I open those pockets, I can see like a movie playing of where those originated from and a storyline that embedded itself in the field and was not properly processed and was not properly resolved. And then I help people to see the situation and then make the decision to make a different choice, to forgive or to embrace a certain part of themselves they've forgotten. So that work is very, very important. But today in our culture, especially around the Christian ideas of sin, we are told we are sinners, but we are not given tools to deal with that sin or to deal with those emotional bonds, emotional karmas, and soul level spiritual challenges that keep us bound and locked in negative action. So you always see cycles of negative action around those types of wounds. You'll see different people putting you in the same type of situation. You may complain that, God, this always happens to me. I don't know why, but people abandon me, or people always deceive me. It's like I have a target on my back. And those are all symptoms of having a specific unresolved karma. So if you guys are finding that in yourself, I am available, and also my teacher is available. And all we want is to help this world to lift its spirits and to give people tools so that they can clear and create a better reality for themselves and others. When you learn from these karmas, you elevate yourself and you move up to the next level, and you become able to hold more responsibility. You become able to hold more energy and more personal power. But until you pass through these trials, you are not able to gain more personal power. You have to demonstrate to the spirit world that you are capable of transcending these small, minuscule problems. So you may be sitting there wondering, when is my big break? And I'm going to work so hard to achieve this or that. But what you're not realizing is that the small problems in your life you're ignoring, those are the very things that you need to be solving. The small problems like cleaning your house, paying the bills on time, those are all things that allow you to demonstrate your accountability and your level of responsibility. How much is your word worth? What are your personal values? Are you always acting in accordance with what is best for the greater good? Or are you acting in your own personal selfish ways? Those types of things are going to weed you out from being able to ascend into the next level of power, of personal power within yourself. So karma is here to help, really. So the suffering of the world is really here to serve us in finding out how much responsibility can I hold? How much energy can I hold? Can I sustain my intention? Can I sustain my action? Can I focus on what is really, really important, the most fundamental values that I think are going to serve the world? Those are all lessons of karma. And you may hear now that there are tons of natural disasters happening all over the world. These are some of the ways that people are able to burn and work through their karmas. Because we are not often taught the tools to go into soul work, we are forced to be put in these situations where you are forced to choose and forced to sort out what your personal values are. In a disaster situation, you are instantly in the place where you know what the next thing to do is. You're no longer sitting around and doubting, what is the next step? Am I making the right decision, right? Because you start working towards survival, towards helping others. If you're in a flood, maybe you find a high up place and you find some kind of vessel, and then your task becomes to rescue other people and to help other people. Survival is one of those things that makes us reduced to the very fundamental values that we have. And very strongly, you will have the desire to help others coming through, because you're not worried about your credit card debt. You're not worried about what he said or she said anymore. You immediately drop out of this complicated mindset that we have, and you become present in the moment. So that is a topic for another day, but make sure that you click like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please do share it. I share spiritual information here that is taken directly from source. I have a direct lineage and a direct experience of creator of the Ascended Masters. And this personal experience is where all my knowledge comes from. So thank you again for watching, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Bye.